Alright, what is up YouTube? We are back. We got another video. This time we're doing the review of the Book of Boba Fett, the entire season 1. Overall, guys, just a fun 7 weeks, wasn't it? But
crazy. I actually, it flew by.
yeah.
It flew by.
No, 100%.
It's like every single week you're just like always on your mind, like, oh man,
Yeah.
can't wait till the next episode.
I know.
Can't wait till next Wednesday, you know?
So, like, 'cause I know these 7 weeks have flown by so fast, so let's just not forget what happened. We got to see a lot of the Tusken Raiders. We got to see, like, the Bacta tank. We got to see, obviously,
the flashbacks.
Dark Chrysanthemum. We got to see Cad Bane,
Order
Luke,
66.
Grogu, Order 66. So many things. Oh, even like killing the Sarlacc, like just like we seen so much things. A lot of things that we wanted to know as a kid happened.
A lot of like, and then Filoni bringing back some things from Legends, like those droids.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know what they're called already. Start with an S.
Yeah.
But they weren't officially canon until now, apparently.
So now they're canon, right?
That's crazy.
I feel like I've seen that in Lego Star Wars or something like that. So.
Yeah, I mean, I just remember from like a comic that I read a while back, but like I was just like, what the fuck? Because I barely recognized them. I'm like, oh shit, like.
No, yeah, no, 100%. But do you guys think like this series like was what you expected, a little more or a little less?
I feel like it's not what I expected, but not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way.
Like
good or bad? Like,
no, but like I feel like when I say that it's not what I expected, I mean like it's just like I still really like I enjoyed it the same.
Yeah.
That I expected it to. Like I still really like the show.
Yeah.
But like the show wasn't what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, you know? Because like I feel like the show is more of a compliment to Mando. Like I feel like it's almost like a Mando season 2.5.
Yeah, it's like it's playing in the background, right? Like,
pretty much.
Yeah,
like it's like a little side quest, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that's the point of it, right? Like it was never meant to be like
spin-off show, right?
Oh yeah, it was. I feel like it was never meant to be like a huge thing.
Yeah.
The show, like compared to Mando, like I mean, like I think even the budgets, right?
Yeah.
I need to do some research on that, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That the budget for Mando was like much bigger, right, than this show. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I believe.
So it wasn't what I expected in the sense that like I expected like more action scenes, more maybe like more of his past.
Yeah.
Even though we did get a lot of his past, but maybe like more of it.
Yeah.
But like we got more, him just kind of finding his path. Pretty much what this was, I feel it was like, kind of just setting a foundation for first of all like how he got out of the Sarlacc. What happened? Because like remember in Mando season 2, we see Boba, but like we don't know anything.
Yeah.
And just like here he is, right? So this is like kind of just setting the whole foundation for how that even happened, right? Gives us like how he had his like staff, everything like that, and like why he's also changed. Because in Mando season 2, a lot of people were watching, probably like, why is he acting like that?
Yeah, like what the
fuck? Now we kind of know, right? Like why he's kind of changed.
Right?
He's pretty much changed his whole mindset.
Yeah.
Right? He's not a bounty hunter anymore.
And we haven't got a lot of that from Star Wars, so it's explaining. So as of lately. But what would you think of the season? Expected?
Oh, I think like I don't agree with Andre on that. Like I didn't expect it to come out like this, but not disappointed, not one bit.
Yeah.
Just kind of had like I can't just kind of imagine the show.
Yeah, we just imagine it to be different, but I wouldn't say it's like a bad thing. It's just like it's just different.
Yeah, just different, and I loved it.
I still love it, dude.
I don't think anyone could have done it any better, and
awesome,
I think it definitely like the way that they made it. It kind of opens up so many doors, like especially now, like they're no longer like restricted to Mos Espa, and it's kind of like their story can go wherever now, right?
Yeah, we don't have to stay on Tatooine.
Yeah, remember, Mando owes Boba 2 episodes.
Mando owes Boba 2 episodes.
Seriously, like honestly.
And even by the sounds at the end of the episode, it kind of Boba says to Fennec, he's like, we can kind of do like whatever we want, pretty much. So you kind of see that duo's gonna stay together.
We'll do something like we'll talk about some favorite things. So each of you tell me your favorite moment of like this entire thing. Favorite moment and favorite episode. Tell me.
That's a tough one to stake on me.
Want me to tell you mine?
Yeah, go first.
So for me, like it was, I don't know, a lot of people will say this. I think, it was probably the Cat Bane part for me. But I think like my favorite episode was episode 6. But it was because I think episode 6, like, tell me if I'm wrong, but like I feel like episode 6 of the Book of Boba Fett was one of the greatest creations we've seen in Star Wars ever. Like I think it's up there. I think it's like because I haven't seen like a lot of I've seen a lot of great things, but like not like in my most recent mind. Like,
because you always will forget.
Yeah.
See, I feel like episode 7 was one of those things where like you're kind of like you're constantly like involved and like, oh shit, like that's great. Whereas episode 6, you're like, oh no, it's so good. And then you're like, oh my god, that's Cat Bane. And
it's just a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I think now that you mention it, I think I have to agree. Okay, favorite moment, definitely Cad Bane. You know, him walking there. So, for sure.
Goosebumps right now.
Dude, because like, I swear, like, I've known this guy pretty much like more than half my life at this point, and I don't think I've seen him like more excited in a moment like than that. Like, even at movies and stuff, like I've never seen you go like, dude, he was getting up, he's like shaking me, he's like, yo, and I was just like, man, this guy. Like, I'm just saying, like, I've never seen you.
I think maybe the only higher thing would have been if we were watching Mando season 2 finale.
Yeah,
that's the only way.
Yeah, we didn't do that sadly, but
yeah.
Cad Bane for sure. And I think that episode the same way. Because that episode, I feel like the reason why Cad Bane was so great is because, you know, we go see Grogu, we go see Luke, go see Ahsoka, go see R2, like, you know, we see all that shit.
Yeah.
And then they throw fucking it's almost like the perfect, most decadent wedding cake. Like, it's like just fucking 100 hours long, man. And then like fucking you just see like the cherry on top.
I agree.
And it was just perfect, man. And you guys went nuts. That was the best.
100%. So what about you?
Alright, so I kind of got like episode 6, favorite episode.
Yeah.
Say right out the gate.
I feel like that's like a no-brainer for most people.
I got 2 scenes in that episode that kind of made me go crazy. So obviously Cad Bane. I don't think there's any Star Wars fan who didn't go crazy.
I think something's wrong.
I was like pure fan. That episode was just pure fan service.
I gotta say my second scene has got to be the Grogu Order 66 scene.
Oh yeah. I think I pretty much just agree. 100%.
One of the coolest things.
100% just agree with that. That scene was great. Like just even like the shot itself. Like, I don't know if it was like a shot or I mean obviously it was CG, but like you know I don't know if like the you know like everything was CG in that. I wonder if like obviously like I wonder if like they actually put in the suits and stuff.
I agree. But before we wrap it up, obviously this is what everybody's here for, the season rating. Oof. And then you could also tell me also if it's anywhere like where it ranks in terms of like the TV shows. Okay. Other than the TV show seasons, we're not gonna count Bad Batch and Clone Wars, but Andre, you start.
So Mando season 1, I was rewatching some of it the other day, and I was like, because I remember in my head it was like more of like an 8. Yeah. And I was like watching a little bit the other day with some friends, and saw the part with like you know IG-11 and stuff, and I'm just like, man, this was so good too. I would say like season 1 of Mando, like I would still give that like solid like 9 out of 10. Season 2, easy 10 out of 10. Like if I could give it more than a 10, I would. This is like probably just my favorite like television that I've ever seen. Like it's pretty much like might as well just been like a fucking movie at that point. Like it was just so good. There's just production quality, everything, like the fucking story, just phenomenal. This I would probably give a 9 out of 10. So pretty much I would give it like on par with season 1 of Mando. That's what I would say.
Okay. Pretty good. For me, I think Mando season 1, like I think it was just so good. I think I'd probably give it 9 out of 10 as well. Mando season 2, 100%, 10 out of 10. But I think Book of Boba Fett, I think just like such a special things we got in it. As much as it was so cool to see the Darksaber, Moff Gideon, like those crazy cliffhangers, and we had to wait a whole year for it. I think this one was a bit better. I think I'd probably give it like, and they worked with one less episode with Mando stealing an episode 2. I think I'd give it like a 9.2.
You know what? I might change mine just to say that too. You pointed out all that stuff, and Mando season 1 is more of like a foundation, right?
Easily swayed, eh?
I am. Like I'm like a fucking bubblehead. You know, I can't decide.
No, I think I can agree with Vince on how Mando season 1, like it was a foundation, so they did have to like kind of start it off a little bit slow, right? Because they got to give you that background. You can't just throw you right into it. So I would say for Mando season 1, again, just like great foundation. That's the reason why I believe season 2 did phenomenal, and even the finale for Mando season 1 was great. So I have to say, like I said, just because that slow pace, I have to give that like a 9.
Yeah, I feel like a 9 is like just. I feel like that's like just a general consensus.
It's a fair rating, right? Yeah.
You can't go lower. It's
no.
Just like,
No, you definitely can't. Especially because it picked up like a lot towards the end there. And then you get Mandalorian season 2. And that's just obvious. That's just like
this is. I feel like it's unanimous. It's just like you know.
Because you also get like all those like little Easter eggs from Clone Wars, right? Like you have Bo-Katan.
Just crazy,
dude. When we saw Bo-Katan and stuff, like I wish we watched it at the same time. We would have been going.
I know what a shame, but
You get Luke in there. You get all the references to like the Clone Wars, like when they fought on Mandalore or whatever.
That would have been a moment and a half,
And then Book of Boba Fett. You know, him only really having 5 episodes. It's hard to give a rating, right? Because like I said, it's only like you have 5 episodes pretty much that were Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Right. You get the first one, which is kind of like that, you know, that plot and kind of like your foundation.
Just think about what the season was, how much you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, I definitely enjoyed it. Like, I look forward to every Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. It's like every Tuesday night. It's like, yo, can't wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I don't think I think I do put it above that Mandalorian season 1.
Yeah.
But I definitely put it in between that Mandalorian season 2, so I'd give it 9.5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wow. So, all right, guys, but yeah, let me know down below what y'all thought of this season, where you would rate it, where you consider it with the other live action Star Wars shows, and if you're excited for the next one, which is probably Kenobi. And if you enjoyed this, enjoyed our reactions and the review, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell down below as well. You'll be notified for the next one that we do in a few months, or you can stay tuned with the next shows that we do and everything. And even I'm thinking of doing a couple movies too, so it depends what happens. So, but anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed. That was awesome season.
Yeah, for sure.
Can't wait for the next.
Sad it's done.
Sad it's done, but we're on to the next, right? So that was a review of the Book of Boba Fett, season 1. Take care, guys.